Jeff Cobb's arrival in WWE has completely upended the status quo, sending shockwaves through the company and creating a ripple effect that few could have anticipated. What transpired at Backlash wasn't just a memorable night, it was a moment that may go down as one of the most pivotal in WWE history. Fans had been buzzing with excitement in the lead up to the event, expecting explosive action and unforgettable moments, but nobody could have foreseen the sheer magnitude of what unfolded. It all began with what seemed like a standard high-stakes United States Championship match, a fatal four-way featuring top-tier competitors LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest, all vying to dethrone the reigning champion, Jacob Fatu. Fatu had quickly built a fearsome reputation since stepping foot in WWE, never having been pinned or submitted and earning respect for his ruthless dominance. As the night kicked off, the arena was electric, packed to capacity with fans chanting Fatu's name, rallying behind a man they believed could carry the legacy of the bloodline into the future. The match itself exploded into chaos almost immediately, with all four superstars unleashing months of pent-up aggression in a brutal and fast-paced battle. Drew McIntyre delivered his signature brute force, clashing with Damian Priest in a hard-hitting slugfest, while LA Knight relied on his speed and ring IQ to create moments of opportunity. But it was Fatu who brought an unpredictable energy, a raw intensity that captivated the audience. One of the most jaw-dropping moments came when Fatu and McIntyre stood face-to-face in the center of the ring, drawing a thunderous reaction from the crowd as they exchanged savage blows in a collision that felt like a glimpse into WWE's future. Fatu eventually gained the upper hand, solidifying his role as a rising main event force. Just as McIntyre looked poised to clinch victory with a devastating Claymore kick to LA Knight, Damian Priest re-entered the fray, refusing to let his rival claim the spotlight. Their rivalry boiled over into a full-on brawl that spilled into the crowd, leaving destruction in their wake and effectively removing them from the match. With only Fatu and Knight remaining, the atmosphere became electric with anticipation. Knight, battered and exhausted, dug deep and attempted to land his finishing move in a last-ditch effort to secure the championship. In that critical moment, the lights in the arena flickered ominously. When they returned, Solo Sikoa emerged at the entrance ramp, and the crowd exploded. But what truly sent shockwaves through the WWE universe was the man standing next to him, a hulking figure, unfamiliar to the WWE audience but known to wrestling fans worldwide. It was Jeff Cobb, a devastating powerhouse with a reputation for pure destruction, honed in promotions like New Japan Pro Wrestling and Lucha Underground. His presence alongside Solo Sikoa marked a seismic shift in WWE's power structure. Cobb wasted no time making his presence felt, storming the ring and blindsiding LA Knight with his signature move, the Tour of the Islands, in full view of the live audience but hidden from the referee's line of sight. In the chaos, Fatu capitalized, pinning the helpless Knight and retaining his United States Championship. But despite his victory, the true story was unfolding elsewhere. As Fatu celebrated with Solo and Cobb, cameras cut to Roman Reigns watching backstage, his expression unreadable, yet tension radiating from him. For years, Roman had been the undisputed leader of the bloodline, the head of the table, the central force in WWE. But what he had just witnessed signaled a dangerous, unapproved development. Solo had acted without consent, bringing in Cobb and shifting the balance of power. Reigns, clearly enraged but composed, left the monitor and marched down the hallway, likely intending to confront Solo and demand an explanation. But he would never make it that far. In a stunning ambush, Jeff Cobb attacked Roman from behind, launching him into walls, driving him through crates with thunderous suplexes, and leaving him decimated before security could intervene. It was more than an assault, it was a declaration. Jeff Cobb had laid waste to the tribal chief, and in doing so, fired the opening salvo in what could be the bloodiest internal war WWE has ever seen. In the aftermath, questions flooded the minds of fans and superstars alike. Had Solo Sikoa truly turned on Roman Reigns? Was Jeff Cobb now his enforcer, his chosen weapon to seize control of the bloodline? Or was Cobb acting with his own agenda, perhaps even plotting a coup that neither Roman nor Solo could foresee? And where did Jacob Fatu stand in this volatile equation? Was he complicit in Solo's plan, or merely a beneficiary of the chaos? The lines of loyalty have been blurred, and the once unified bloodline appears to be fragmenting before our very eyes. The implications are staggering. For years, Roman Reigns has ruled WWE uncontested, a dominant figure whose presence defined the company's landscape. But now, for the first time, he appears vulnerable, overthrown, and physically humbled. Jeff Cobb didn't come to WWE to play a supporting role, he arrived with the intention to dominate, and if his actions at Backlash are any indication, he may already be reshaping the entire power dynamic of the company. Speculation is running rampant. Fans are buzzing about a potential showdown between Roman Reigns and Jeff Cobb, a collision of titans that could determine the future of the bloodline. Others wonder whether Cobb might turn on Jacob Fatu if the new alliance fractures from within. Nothing is certain anymore except that the WWE universe is witnessing the birth of something new, perhaps the fall of an empire and the rise of another. Social media is ablaze, locker rooms are tense, and every WWE superstar is now forced to reconsider their place in this evolving hierarchy. Jeff Cobb didn't just arrive, he announced himself as a game changer, tore down the existing order, and aligned himself with a rebellious Solo Sikoa to challenge the throne itself. As fans look ahead, one thing is clear, the war for the bloodline's soul has begun, and there may be no turning back. Roman Reigns may try to regroup, rally allies, and fight back, but whether he has the strength or support to withstand this uprising remains to be seen. Jeff Cobb has thrown the entire WWE universe into uncertainty, and now, every move could determine the fate of a legacy built on dominance, loyalty, and power. The question now is not whether the bloodline survives, but what form it will take when the dust finally settles.